Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your angel message reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed and linked in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what the tarot has to say. So if the cards stick to my fingers, that's when Spirit is saying, okay, stop. Or if they just pop out on their own. So we have here the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, and we have the High Priestess. Now, I like this combination a lot. Now, the Hierophant is also institutions, it's traditions, it's, establishment. It's the way things have been established of being. There's also a seeing deeper into things during this time, meaning we are most likely going to be going against the status quo here, Pisces. We're going to be kind of breaking down these walls, looking at things and being like, well, that's not necessarily right, or that doesn't have all the answers. Whereas before, we once thought that it did. So the energy here is breaking down barriers, breaking down walls, really being able to move forward in a confident, really productive, highly insightful way. So let's see the energy we need to be mindful of. This is the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. This is somebody coming in and just being like a bulldozer when it comes to emotions. This person, like their trauma trumps your trauma. Their experiences trump your experiences. It's going to be like they always one up. Their hurt, their pain, their disappointment. It's always going to be bigger and need more attention than your own. So being mindful of that, because this person can easily just monopolize everything and make everything about them and make us feel really guilty. Like, oh my gosh, I wasn't there for you. And yet we were there for them. So just be mindful of that. Or it's not even our job to be there for them. This person might not even be an integral part of our world, but yet they're making themselves, part of it right now because of the drama and the drama that they're just stirring up. So be aware of that. Our chakra energy, psychic development, it plays in beautifully with the High Priestess. We are seeing so much more than what is initially right before our eyes. It's also, the third eye chakra, which is what our singing bowl is set to. There is such a sense here, such a power here of, I am seeing so much more than what others are seeing. We're seeing so much deeper into situations, into people, into ideas that we have to take it seriously during this time. We have to really acknowledge what is being told to us, how we're perceiving situations, and not just think, oh, I'm making too much out of something. No, we're in tuned on this day to our angels, to our spirit guides. And during this time, we need to utilize that. So we're going to go deeper. All right, we have the Three of Cups and we have the Knight of Pentacles. There's something going on here where somebody is coming against you and your money. Now, it can be a disagreement at work. It can be somebody who is just like, they're just not seeing what you're seeing. Okay. So we have to be aware of this, mindful of this during this time. Also, this person moves way more slowly than we do ourselves. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I really do see here that this is a person who, with the Three of Cups, I see the Three of Cups two ways. The Three of Cups is, of course, those people who celebrate us, who love us, who connect with us. But also the Three of Cups is this energy of, I said I would celebrate you. I said I would be there with you, but I'm not, and I can't, and I won't. And so here, it's like we put our faith in this person, or we at least thought this person would do their job, have our backs, be a friend, something like that, or just an acquaintance. And yet now they're actively kind of coming for us during this time. So just be aware of this. I see this very much linked to either the person who is emotionally very intense, very overwhelming, but I also see this linked to a lot of the things that we want to move forward in, and yet now we're doubting ourselves. This could even be somebody from the past that has made us have so much doubt in ourselves in the present that we're really worrying, can I do this? Can I move forward? Is this right for me? Do I know what I want? So that's going to be something that we need to look at here and now and really just see and address. Then we go deeper. We have the Ace of Air, which is the Ace of Swords. We have the Three of Cups coming through again, and we have the Ace of Cups. So there is some sort of gift coming forward. It's going to be more of a gift of the voice, a gift of the heart coming in. There's a clarity that comes in with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. There's a sense of, oh, okay, this is the bigger picture that I wanted. This is what I wanted to see. But again, it comes in only when we center ourselves from this energy that has knocked us off balance. Now, it can be, again, a person who is just caustic and a bit cruel and likes to cause trouble. But as soon as you kind of stand up to that person, they act as if you just absolutely attack them. They can attack, but if you even just stand up to them, they're such a bully and they're such a coward that they just can't take it. So be mindful of this during this time. Surround ourselves with people who truly celebrate us, who truly love us. And if we're saying, oh my gosh, I only have one person like that, then that one person is all you need. That one person who will raise their glass to you and say, I'm here for you. I will always be here with you. That's powerful, because what we're going to see is that there's a cleansing away of negative emotions, of hurts, of pains, of disappointments. We will be a bit more sensitive during this time because a lot of what has been stagnant within our hearts is washing away. A lot of what has held us back is being released. And there's a clarity of mind. There's a instinct of self. There's a real sense of, this is what I want. This is where I'm going. This is where I'm headed. Nothing and no one is going to stop me. And there's such determination here that it's really, really, really beautiful. It moves us then to the Magician. I love that. The Nine of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Moon, which is the essence of ourselves coming forward, and the Ten of Cups. So we're moving towards a happiness, and where that happiness comes from is really saying, you know what, I'm done. I'm done with listening to what everybody else is saying, what everybody else wants me to do, how everyone else wants me to be. Now I embrace me. Now I'm seeing me. Now I'm honoring who I am, what I want, what's important. And as I do this, I'm moving towards my wishes. I'm moving towards what I desire for myself. I am also honoring everything that I've worked so hard for. Instead of apologizing for it, I'm saying, this is what I've gotten. This is what I want. This is how I'm moving forward. Nothing and no one is going to stop me. And as that comes forward, there's a real sense of, now I focus on my happiness. Now I focus on what, elevates my heart, what leads me forward, what, guides me, what loves me. And as I focus on this happiness, which, remember, our happinesses are always different. Each and every one of us has a different idea of what will make us happy and joyous. It brings us to the essence of ourselves. It brings us to looking at the shadows, to looking at the fears, to looking at the things that have once held us back. And as we connect, as we gain this understanding, it's like, oh, but this is me. This is me and this is what I want. And there's such a sense here of, now I hold the magic. Now I am more powerful than I thought I was. Now there is this spark that I get to have come back into my life, that I get to lead me forward, that I get to, bless me and be a part of me. And there's just such a sense of confidence, and there's such a sense of creativity, and there's such a sense of just expression and ideas that, it's going to surprise us. It's going to surprise us that now we're like, okay, now it's time. Now it's time. Now this is what I want. Now this is where I'm headed. Now this is what's good for me. And now I move forward. Now, and it's going to be like now. And that's just going to be it. We're just going to hear that word over and over again. Now, now, now. And now it is our time. It moves us to the energy we need to be mindful of, which is the Lovers. And we need to be mindful of mistaking lust for love, or thinking that we're going to be able to get what we love through somebody who is they're just using us. They're just after like the momentary pleasure of it all. It brings us then to our subconscious chakra energy, which is the heart chakra of forgiveness. Not only forgiving others, but forgiving ourselves, moving ourselves forward, knowing what it is that we want, really embracing our heart and our soul and what we desire, and letting everything else go, saying, you know what, I made mistakes, or you know what, things didn't happen, or you know what, that was the wrong person to have trusted. But now I see me. Now I own me. Now I move forward in my power, and that is it. And it brings us to our subconscious tarot energy, and it's judgment. Our angels are calling us. Our angels are helping us to rise into our power, rise into ourselves. Our angels are right here with us, and we feel it. We definitely feel it. We have such a beautiful connection with our angels, but also with deeper wisdom, with the traditions that are right for us in our world, for what we want in our lives. It moves us then to the Three of Swords. We're looking at a lot of the heartbreaks, the pains, the disappointments. This betrayal has hurt us. The way that we were moving forward, the way that we thought we would be moving forward has changed because of that betrayal. And now we're naming it, and we're taking the swords and saying, you know what? I'm not a victim, but I'm a victor. And now I'm moving forward to what I want on my terms, and nobody is making me feel small again. And there's even a part of us that's like, listen, I faced the worst. I've fallen, I failed, I landed flat on my face, I lost everything. Whatever it is that we have been through, I'm strong now. And that's what we're saying, Pisces. I'm strong now. I'm so much stronger than I was. And now I'm claiming that strength. Now I claim that power. And it brings us to the King of Pentacles. Prosperity, success, and bounty, and abundance, and a way of having our money work for us, having ourselves be prosperous and bountiful, and really calling forward wealth in a way that is just extraordinary. We're also going to find that there's somebody around us that's saying, look at this, like, do it like this. And they may be a very pushy person, but they're very grounded. They have this beautiful connection with the earth. That's how we're going to know. It shines through their eyes. I see this person with brown or hazily eyes, and there's just a light to them, a sparkle to them. And there's just this sense of they're so grounded that the earth shines through them. So I don't know exactly how that will manifest for you, but I know that it's going to come up, and it's just like, oh no, it's the earth. Like, oh no, I sit outside and I have a cup of tea every day, or something like that. And it's going to be so like, okay, I'm grounded. Yeah, and that's what we need. We need that grounding. We need that centering. It moves us then to the Seven of Swords. There's a betrayal that we have been through. And again, that's what came up earlier when Spirit was like, listen, I've already been through the ringer. I'm strong now. And that's the energy that's here. I've been through the ringer. I've come out the other end. I've grown up. I'm so much stronger. This can be somebody from our past coming forward, and they expect us to be the person that we once were. And we're not falling into those same patterns anymore. It's like, no, this is me. This is what I want. This is where I'm headed. Period. End of discussion. Like, full end stop. And that brings power. That brings us forward. And, we look at these betrayals now, or people who are trying to be all sneaky around us, and it's like, oh, please. Oh, please. You can't even play the game very well, and I'm done with this. I'm absolutely done with this. So, Pisces, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power and the intensity in ourselves and in our lives, and as we claim this strength with absolute determination. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Pisces.